born with that creative streak to create, and whether that be to create work for ourselves, food for ourselves, rather than just going and killing something and eating it raw. We are creative. We have that different brain that ensures that we think creatively. And as I say, it could be something incredibly minor that you're not even really processing, but every thought I think that we have is creative. And we bought all this crockery and cutlery, and at about 2 o'clock in the morning, we were standing around the fire pit. Somebody said, "So what are you going to do with it all?" We went, "Oh, I don't know." And somebody said, "Why don't you do a pop-up restaurant?" So we went, "Oh, okay then." But we did it, and it was successful. We did it for 5 years.
Yeah.
I look back, we were intending to do one off, just as a bit of fun, and then it was the demand for that. So, and as I say, ideas and being creative can come out of so many different thoughts and ideas. And I think the other important thing is being creative is sometimes a group thing rather than an individual thing, and actually spending time with people and discussing ideas. And I think there's nothing better than a problem shared in a group that can be really expand on creativity and come up with a solution. And I never ever took on anybody full time, right from the start of Department 83, for the very reason that I wanted to have creative people on board, people who had their own businesses. So 2 of my freelancers have their own businesses as well as work for Department 83, and other freelancers have a lot of other interests in other areas as well. And I think that has allowed us to be permanently recreating and problem solving much faster than I think we would have been if we were all full-time employees purely focusing on the work that Department 83 deploys. Early lockdown, I think, was very good though for being creative. You mentioned earlier about the things that maybe I've done during lockdown to keep me sane. And I think having that time where it was so quiet and there was no traffic, I actually did some exercises in the middle of the A346, which is quite a busy road all the way from Salisbury to Marlborough and upwards further. And I literally did sit-ups with my legs either side of the double white lines, and the dog lying in the road next to me.